Hey there birds, welcome to your August pick a card. So we're going to figure out what you can expect for your month of August, what to have in consideration. We're going to look at your overall energy, love, career, and self-care. And today we have brand new decks. We received a very generous donation. Thank you so much for anyone who ever donates. That goes straight back here to the channel. So we have brand new decks here and we're feeling very earthy. No plants were harmed in the process of this video. These petals and this wood was all picked up from the ground, so no plants were harmed. And we're just feeling earthy, bringing the vibes for my birthday at the end of the month. So yeah, we have three piles over here. For pile number one, we have some beautiful petals from a flower that I don't know the name, but it's white and it has a little bit of pink. So that's for pile number one. For pile number two, we have some pretty amazing rocks that I picked up by my pool. So that is for pile number two. And for pile number three, we have some pomade wood, pomade by my dog Luna. We have some wood. So yeah, that's for pile number three. And that's it. So if this reading resonates, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe if you haven't already, to comment, to share, anything you can do to support the channel. It does really help. You can also follow me on Instagram if you're interested in a private reading. The link is going to be down below. Also, if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, there's always a link down below for all my deck collection if you're interested. And yeah, the timestamps are going to be down below, and I'll see you over there. Hey there, pal number one. So if you chose the beautiful petals here, this is your pal. Welcome in. And like I said in the beginning, we're going to take a look at overall energy for your month of August, for love specifically, career, self-care, and then in the end, we'll pull some advice, okay? So with that being said, also, before we get started with the cards, you know I love reading nature. I read shells. I don't usually read like petals or anything like that. But from the petals, like the vibe that I get is a very light energy, like maybe a bit of freedom, something like that. Like very light energy. There's no drama. There's no like conflict or anything. Maybe you have been through some conflict and now you're getting out of it. But let's see what we got. Ooh, damn, okay. Prosperity, way to start. We also have relief. Look at that. Yeah, that makes sense. So there's that lightness. Maybe you've been worrying about financial stuff, and with a 22 card here, that is a very spiritual number. That is a master number, and I feel like you're gaining balance within yourself, and you're being able to see where you're headed, what do you want to do, and that in turn it's creating prosperity, it's creating abundance. And this 32 sums up to a 5, and 5s are all about change. And here I feel like it's clearly a very positive change, and I really feel like there could be like unexpected money, unexpected income of some sort, and also new ideas. That's something that I'm hearing. And I really feel like there's a development here. So you could even get like a promotion or something. I do feel like if you have been struggling with career, with financial stuff, that is not an issue anymore. And you're really receiving something here that is bringing you that freedom. It's bringing you that stability and that lightness that you wanted. So we have here the festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic evening or event. Well, I did say evening, so maybe it's an evening. We also have breaking bad habits. Wow, self-acceptance and excellent mental health. So there's that thing of no more worries. You're really 7, highly spiritual number. No more fearing and doubting your worth and doubting your abilities and your skills, and you're really creating something really amazing. This over here doesn't have to be like a fantastic event. Maybe I'm hearing some of you could go out on a date. I do believe it could be fantastic over here, but I just feel like you're creating everything that you're creating. It has the blueprint for something amazing because you've been through this mental health growth, and you've been releasing and healing bad habits and bad mindsets, bad limiting beliefs, and you're replacing those mindsets and limiting beliefs with good ones, with ones that attract prosperity. So if you haven't been doing that already, maybe start with like affirmations, with figuring out how you feel about money or about stability, about your home, about love, whatever you're struggling with the most right now. Take a look at how you feel about that, at your beliefs about that area of your life, and then reprogram your mind to think better beliefs and to think that you can do whatever and you'll always be very successful at it, okay? 6 of Wands. Bro, I feel like especially in career, your life is about to take off. King of Pentacles. Jeez. 8 of Wands. God damn. We also have the World and the 7 of Cups. Goodness. Maybe you're having options. And I feel like it's not even just in career. I feel like it's also in love. So there's that thing. Maybe communicating a lot with someone. A lot of back and forth communication. A lot of dates as well. And I feel like you're just enjoying your life. I do feel like people see you as someone very attractive and very like powerful. I feel like if you don't get that perspective, I feel like you will start seeing yourself that way. I feel like there could be some sort of glow up and you're just feeling yourself. You're in your power, you're in your energy, you're feeling yourself, especially in career. I feel like you could, even if this is about school or something, you go back to your work environment and you just have a different vibe. People are like, who are you? What happened to you, Pawan? Because I don't recognize you. You are so different. You are in this place of, I know my worth and I know I can have a lot of money and you're receiving it. The King of Pentacles is abundant. Okay, things are about to speed up quite a lot. No more like, I also feel like things could be a bit scattered and you weren't really sure on where to go, what to do, and maybe where to focus on. I feel like now you're having this clear focus of no more scattered energy. This is where I want to go. And even with all the options, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what is good for you and what is not. No doubting. And I also feel like there could actually be some sort of event. And I do feel like that's something around a business event that actually brings you a lot of good partnerships. So maybe you're invited to some event of some sort and there's actually a lot of business people that want to work with new people and you're one of them. Okay, so if that actually shows up for you, take it. Okay, because I feel like that's a good opportunity for networking and for you to skyrocket that business and that career, and I really feel like it's going to be quite amazing. I do feel like if you have been having some sort of trouble with a person, I don't feel like it's necessarily only referring to love, interest. I feel like you could also be a father specifically, but take it however resonates. If you have been dealing with some trouble, or it could be your boss, for example, I feel like that is being resolved in one way or the other. I actually feel like it could be resolved with a conversation, maybe not the best one. I'm not entirely sure because the 8 of Wands, it's really fast movement and it is very passionate. And if it is not passionate in the sense of positive energy, sometimes it can lead to some harsh truths. But I do feel like there could be some sort of communication or some sort of movement in that connection that is really bringing you that relief and that peace of mind, and you're finally able to move forward from that connection or to move forward with just your life, with tranquility, you know? But let's figure out around love, what do we have for you? Free yourself. We also have unrequited love. Oh, wow. And the thing is, I do feel like maybe this is about love, that maybe it is a romantic interest, that things are not going that well. Honestly, I feel like that person is kind of toxic and they may need to get you out of their life to figure out how good you are to them. Because I feel like there's someone here that is not appreciating you, that is not valuing you and giving you what you deserve. And you do deserve a lot. And I feel like you're starting to understand that, especially with the 6 of Wands. I feel like you're starting to see yourself with a new light. And you're starting to understand that, no, I'm not going to settle. Because I feel like that's what you could have been doing. You were settling for something. And I feel like now you're getting to this point of like, no, I'm not going to settle anymore. I deserve much more than what this person is giving me. And I'm not going to take any BS. So I'm moving out. And I do feel like it could be quite difficult for you, because I feel like you actually have strong feelings for this person, or at least there's a strong story here, strong history. And I feel like it could be difficult. But I think that you're putting yourself first, and you're making yourself more important than whatever happened and whatever history you have and whatever feelings you feel. I feel like you're putting yourself first, and you're doing what is best for you. And that in hand could actually, after you release this person, you could actually get to know someone. And there's that thing of the World and Seven of Cups. You went the confusion, the bad habits, the bad connections, you want the people that were blocking you, and Seven of Cups. The options open up, because now you're getting to the energy of someone that has a love interest that values them. Okay, you're really getting into that high vibe, and you're attracting amazing stuff. Queen of Pentacles, yep. And Page of Pentacles. Damn, yeah, you go, pal number one. So Queen of Pentacles is all about self-care. It's all about looking at yourself. And Queen of Pentacles, she's very giving. She's like the sweet mother of the tarot. She is always there for her kids. But you see how there's like a snake, and she's like, what? Dude, don't even try, Because she's very caring and she gives a lot, but she also knows how to protect her pentacle. And she's like, yo, snake, you're not going to get that. And I feel like that's the energy that you're getting into. I feel like you're really protecting from that snake. And snakes are also about transformation. So I feel like you are transforming as well. And you're having that glow up. You're having that confidence to walk around naked. You're having, maybe literally, I don't know, you do you. But I feel like you're having your confidence to be yourself. To walk around naked in your own skin, in who you truly are, with the things that you want, with just your authentic self. You don't need to pretend. You don't need to be someone you think someone wants you to be. You're just being yourself. And you're finding someone, Page of Pentacles, you're finding someone that actually likes that version of you and not the version that you think they will like. They like you for who you are. And this person could eventually be a little bit younger than you. I don't think that there's much of a big age gap here, but they could eventually be a bit younger, or they could still be studying, or they went back to school or something. But I feel like they have really fresh perspectives on life, and all they want is to explore the world, and all they want is to be happy and to, just live a happy, fulfilling life. And I feel like they bring that energy towards you, and you bring your own energy towards them. And there's just a lot of mutual understanding. They probably have been abused a little bit, manipulated. I'm hearing cheated on, so maybe they were cheated on. And I feel like that actually brought them down quite a lot. And so it's almost like they're going through this rebirth, and now they're only connecting with the ones that are caring towards them, with the ones that they do see potential and that bring them what they want and what they deserve. And I feel like in the beginning they could appear as a little bit cold, but they actually, it's almost like they are just trying to figure out what is going on here. They're just trying to figure out your vibe, if you're good, if you're safe. And after that, it's like, oh my God, I love you, you're the love of my life. It's like completely different energy. And it's just a way of them protecting themselves. But also for you, with the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going through that rebirth as well. And you're growing up again. You're loving yourself again. You're just having different perspectives on love. Because before, maybe you thought that love would always lead to heartache, would always lead to bad stuff happening. And I feel like that's not a thing anymore. I feel like you're really having so there's that thing of breaking bad habits. You're accepting yourself. Look at that, self-acceptance, exactly. And excellent mental health. You're having different perspectives on love, and you're like, you know what? No, I deserve something great, so I'm gonna have something great. And prosperity is also in love. So fantastic event. That could be this date with this person. I do feel like this could happen more towards the end of the month, especially with this World, Seven of Cups kind of energy. The other person, releasing that person, could actually happen like in the first week or something. Okay, or until like middle August. I feel like it could happen a bit before that, but keep in mind that time is fluent and there's a lot of you. So yeah, but we'll hear some cards for, oh, you got a next one? We'll hear some cards for career. We have faith in your dreams. We also have step out of your comfort zone. Oh man, a new romantic cycle begins. Oh, this is so interesting. So there's that energy that maybe even with career, that thing that maybe you were struggling with finances and stuff, that person that you were connecting with, that could even be blocking your finances and career. That could even be blocking your abundance. And that happens because we connect with people. It's almost like, I don't know if you ever heard this, but when you share your successes, your dreams, your goals, even your failures, when you share anything about your life with other people, that person's energy is going to influence that energy of your successes and your goals. So if you're talking to a friend that has a really low vibration, has a really bad mindset around career, your energy around career is going to be a bit affected because in a conversation, you're exchanging energy. Obviously, you can protect yourself, but and it's important that you do. But sometimes it's just we need to learn a certain lesson to unblock all the abundance. And I feel like you've learned a lesson in love, and because of it, boom, new romantic cycle begins, and that in hand brings a new cycle in career. I also feel like you're exploring new things and you're having new ideas, especially with the step out of your comfort zone, have faith in your dreams. I feel like there is an idea that you have that you're really excited. Maybe you're a bit scared of it not working out and it not being successful, not reaching a lot of people, not actually making it and being able to make that as a career. So this could be like a side hustle that you want to turn into a full-time job, or just an idea overall. And I actually feel like it's quite the opposite. If you risk, you obviously have to believe, have faith in your dreams. But if you step out of your comfort zone, you may actually be surprised, because I definitely feel like there's something really amazing going on. And North Node, it's all about, number one, the lesson that you're here to learn. So maybe check out where your North Node is, but it could even be Libra. But North Node is about the lesson that you're here to learn in this lifetime, but also your purpose, okay? And that is this idea, this whatever you're feeling called to do, it's actually part of your North Node. So it's part of your destiny, it's part of your life purpose. Obviously, it's up to you to go and get it, to go and pursue it. But once you do, it's like the doors for prosperity, the doors for abundance open up. And I really feel like you could be doing something amazing in regards to that. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. And, ooh, look at that, 9 of Cups. This is so good. Really, dude. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, there is this sense of, okay, honestly, what I'm hearing is that maybe you have been procrastinating a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily procrastination. I feel like you haven't been working on this with fear, because of fear. And so things with that idea, with that project, with whatever, may have been in this really slow pace because of that fear. And maybe it was that person, maybe they weren't the best in giving financial and career advice, and they would hear that idea that you have and they were like, what? Come on, grow up, that will never work. And this could even be like with a father or something that we talked about before. And I feel like you are learning how to trust yourself. You're learning how to listen to yourself. And because of it, I actually feel like things start growing in a very positive way. And I feel like they were already growing in a very positive way, but they were really slow. And I feel like now things are about to speed up a little bit. Because I feel like before, you were walking on the cow and you had the bow and the arrows and you're like, well, I don't need the bow and the arrows for anything. I can just walk on my cow. And now I feel like you're understanding, wait, I have a bow and an arrow. I can hit that target over there much quicker with the bow and the arrow. And I feel like that's what you're understanding, is that if you actually start going with your passion, with what lights you up, with what motivates you, and releasing those bad habits, that improving that mental health, getting relief, and believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, 9 cups, that's a wish fulfilled, once you get into that energy, you may actually get into a lot of abundance. And I feel like your career starts speeding up in a crazy way, okay? And I feel like you're going to be so happy because Nine of Cups, it really is wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, it's really you enjoying life and you feeling yourself and having the time of your life. So this is sounding pretty damn good. So before we get into the final advice, let's pull some cards here for self-care, some things to have in consideration around that mental health and around like what you can do to get into a high vibe. We have, oh, look at that, stars. You can manifest your every wish, and look at that, that's a 5 again. We also have, oh, we have another 5. Confidence, it comes with time and practice, yeah. And don't expect to be like, oh, I'm the boss, I can do whatever. All of a sudden, it comes with time and practice. I feel like you have been practicing it a little bit. Now I feel like it's time to go full on mode and give yourself pep talks, especially before that date or before big events, before working, especially before working on that project, on that idea, before presenting it, talking about it. Get yourself a pep talk. Tell yourself, this is the best project. This is what is going to make me rich. This is the best thing ever. And I'm super grateful for having this idea because this is what's going to move my business, move my career. And that it's going to create a really high, powerful energy for that idea, okay? And even with yourself, talk to yourself constantly. Give yourself nice words. Believe in those dreams. Manifest a lot. We do have Lionsgate and New Moon at the same time, okay, on the same day, on the 8th of August. It's really great for manifestation. And, you know, so I started doing my vision boards on Lionsgate and not on New Year's Eve. And it has been working out, so just a little tip. So maybe manifest, okay? Manifest your ass off during that Lionsgate period. And I feel like you may be surprised, actually, okay? So let's finish this off with some advice and final messages for your month. What do we have for pile number 1? Ooh. Anything else? Okay. I love these little cards. They're super good. So, bottom of the deck, we do have release. Lighten your load. And I feel like that's about that person that you need to let go, okay? We also have relax. Delight in powdered gold sunshine. We have discover. Look at the early dew drops before they disappear with the morning sun. We have generosity, sow seeds of kindness. Transform, rise above any situation and become the best version of you. That's what you're doing. And last but not at all least, opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. And I feel like that event, that whatever thing, it doesn't even have to be an event. It could be like the idea. It could be just something happening. That is the opportunity for you to pursue, okay? I really feel like you are about to have a really freaking good month. And just enjoy, you know, relax, enjoy the sunshine. Maybe do spend a little bit more time out in nature because you do have a lot of pentacle energy here. Oh, by the way, Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I feel like you're about to find your match. Oh, damn. Okay. I think things are about to get interesting for you. But I really feel like you're transforming and you're getting into your best version. You're aligning with your purpose. And you're about to have I feel like this is setting the tone for the rest of 2021. No pressure, but I really feel like it is. So that is it, pile number 1. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did as well. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button for me. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Again, private readings, the link is going to be down below if you're interested. And I think that's it. So I'll see you next one. Hey there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the little rocks, you're in the right place. And let's get started with your reading. So we're gonna take a look at the overall energy for your month, love, career, self-care, and then at the end we'll pull some advice for you to just, you know, keep in mind and get some final messages for you. And straight away, you know, I love, oh, we actually got another one. Okay. I wasn't prepared for that because I had a whole layout. But with the rocks, you know, I love reading nature. I read shells. I'm not going to read the rocks because I didn't form any sort of connection with them to get some information from them. But I am picking up on strong stability and like a really good foundation. So this could be around love, this could be around career, but I just feel like you're really creating a lot of stability in your life overall. And you're really getting into this place of, ooh, I'm hearing plenitude. So maybe a lot of abundance coming in, or at least you're building the foundation for it, you know? But let's see what the cards have for you. Let's see. Oh, joy. Hello. And self-acceptance. Oh, and it's so interesting that we have an 8 here, 26, that's an 8, and we have a 9. So there's this sort of progression. And 8 is all about personal power. And I feel like you're really empowering yourself. I feel like you're creating such good energy within yourself that you are creating this energy of whatever I create moving forward, it's going to happen in a beautiful way. You know, I almost feel like this is the continuation of Pal 1. You know, this is the next phase of the story. It's you've already built a really amazing foundation for yourself. You've been accepting yourself. Maybe you had a sort of a glow up and you're really excited and empowered to build your life and you're just feeling yourself basically. And with this joy, she's just like out in nature, enjoying life, playing her ARP. ARP is all about harmony. And I feel like that's what you're creating in your life. There's a lot of sheep there. I actually don't know the spiritual symbolism of sheep, so maybe you want to look that up. Maybe there's some symbolism there, but I really feel that you're creating really amazing things for yourself because you believe in yourself, okay? But let's see what else we have. We have the dragonfly. Wow, you bring light to this world, and honestly, I feel like people will see it. We also have abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. What? And oh my God, we have successful career, happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. Another 8 there. Holy bananas. This is nuts. So apparently your career is really going full on mode. I feel like whatever you're doing it great. Keep doing it. I also feel like it is because you're being authentic. I feel like, especially if you own a business, maybe in the beginning you were, I don't think you were imitating, copying others, but I feel like you weren't still very sure of your voice. You weren't still very sure of what exactly you want to pass on. What exactly is your energy? What do you truly want people to associate your business with? And I feel like you have been doing the work to figure that out. And now that and part of it, I feel like it also came from self-discovery and self-acceptance, right? And now I absolutely love this card of self-acceptance because it's like anything he touches, it's like turning into gold. There's something like that. I actually don't think that is the meaning of the card at all, but that's really the vibe that I'm picking up on, is that anything you touch, because you're such in a high vibe, you're such in a powerful energy, anything you touch turns into gold, clearly. Good fortune and lucky chances, fantastic successful career, and it is all because you are being your most authentic self. And I feel like your brand, your business is really getting into this place of really it's you. You know, people look at your product and it's like, oh yeah, that's Pal number 2's business. And even if you work in a corporate job or, you know, you have a boss of some sort or anything, I feel like now you're able to express your ideas. You share new projects and you just flow with so much abundance that other people see that in you. And I feel like you're being freer. Also in love, I feel like you're getting into this place. Maybe I do feel like there could be a connection here, that it's actually, I would say, on a really good path. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. But I feel like even with that person, I feel like you feel okay with being yourself. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be someone that you think they want you to be. You're just being yourself. And I feel like you're in this type of energy of like, you really like it or you don't. And I don't care if you don't. You know, if you do, great. If you don't, well, there's more people in the world. You know, and I feel like you're really getting into a really amazing energy. Goodness, I'm excited. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. We also have 9 of Pentacles. That's all about independence. We have Judgment. We have Ace of Wands in reverse and Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so there could be an idea or a project, a side hustle that you may have started some time ago, or at least the skills, and maybe you took some course, you know, something around that. I feel like there's something, or like a childhood dream, and I feel like you're getting back to it. I feel like you're getting to this place of, oh, I remember that business. I remember that side hustle, that project that I had. I really loved it. Why didn't I pursue it? And at the time, I think that you weren't in this Nine of Pentacles place. I feel like you were possibly with a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, a lot of insecurities. And now I feel like you're truly awakening to your purpose, number one. Number two, I feel like you're truly awakening to a beautiful connection. And I feel like you're really getting into this place of knowing exactly what is for you and what is not. So with this Eight of Cups in reverse, I kind of feel like there could be someone coming back. I don't necessarily feel like that's about love, but we'll take a look at that. But I feel like there's an idea coming back. There's a version of you or a part of your old you that wasn't toxic. It didn't have the tools to make that happen. And now I feel like you do. So for example, you had this amazing idea for a book. And at the time you were like, oh, this idea is really good. But you didn't have the skills for it, or you didn't have the confidence. I feel like it was more a matter of confidence. You didn't have the confidence to write that book. Now I feel like you're going back to old journals. You're going back to, you know, you're tidying things up, and you actually find this paper with the I don't know, with some sketch or something. And you're like, oh, I remember this. Maybe you should give it a try. Give it a try. Because that's actually really good. Okay? And I feel like you're really being discerning of, this is for me, this is not for me, you know? Especially in people. Not only love, but friendships or people that want to be friends. I feel like you're really being discerning of, this person is good for me and this person is not. Especially with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're not taking any BS. I feel like you're really empowering yourself, especially with the Nine of Pentacles attached to it. And you're only giving to people that give you back. And I feel like if they don't, then it's like, okay, you prove me that I can trust you. You prove me that this will never work. So I'm going to walk away now. And I actually feel like that is going to be very beneficial, because I feel like you're really in this empowering place. Keep doing it, okay? Keep doing it. So let's see here. We have worth waiting for. We also have chemistry. Ooh. So I really feel like there was either a connection that never really took off, and with this worth waiting for, I feel like it was a matter of divine timing. I'm hearing distance, so maybe there was some sort of distance involved here, and I feel like it wasn't the right time, you know? I feel like it wasn't or even the place. So maybe you met each other during vacation, and I feel like that wasn't really the place for you to start something, and maybe you even thought, oh, this is just a summer fling or something. And I actually feel like it wasn't. It was just not the right time, not the right place for you two to be together. I'm actually hearing a part of Wish I Loved You in the 90s from Tate McRae. And there's something that she says, like, something like, I wish I loved you in the 90s, wrong place, wrong time. Maybe it wouldn't hurt, something like that. And then another part, she says, like, right guy, right vibe. And I feel like it was the right guy, it was the right person, it was the right vibe. It wasn't the right time, the right place. And because there was a lot of chemistry, and I feel like that is being a little bit reignited, and it could even be from a past life, actually. But I feel like now things are actually ready to speed up. I don't think you're going to get into a commitment. I actually feel like this person could jump in more towards the end of the month. But I definitely feel like we have something good here. We have the Star in reverse, yeah. And we also have the Fool. Look at that. So I kind of feel like there was also something beyond that. So maybe that person was actually going through a breakup. That person just broke up with their person, and they still needed time to heal. Maybe it was you that still needed time to heal, and maybe it was from past relationships. Things didn't work out, and there was still a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of insecurity, you not feeling like you were good enough, or them not feeling like they were good enough, and that they didn't deserve love. And so I really feel like there was still a lot of stuff that needed to be healed. So with the star in reverse, it's that thing, it wasn't the right time. It wasn't meant to happen at that point, and it didn't matter. I feel like for some time, one of you, I'm not even sure who it was, but I feel like for some time, one of you kept thinking about the other, maybe it was both, and there was something like, maybe I could have risked a little bit more, maybe I could have done a little bit more, and I actually feel like it wouldn't matter, because it would never work at that time. It wouldn't. Now, however, we do have the Fool, and the Fool is right on that chemistry, so there could be some sort of event here, there could be some sort of situation that happens. Maybe you bump into each other at the supermarket, and I always use the supermarket reference. I need to start diversifying. But you could bump into each other very randomly, and that chemistry, that pull, that attraction just brings that all up, brings everything that you went through together, all the possibilities, and now it is a good time to start over. It is a good time to get things moving. And with the Fool, baby, take a leap of faith, okay? Because I really feel like it's going to be something amazing here that you do totally deserve. And I actually feel like it could be a great new adventure that, judgment, that could lead to something else, okay? And yeah, definitely more around like the 20s, okay? We have over there the 23 card, 26, 19, 20. So maybe around the 20s, you could reconnect with this person, okay? So let's pull here some cards for career. We have meditate and contemplate. We also have nothing will come of the situation. Yeah, so there's that thing. I feel like maybe you weren't totally happy with where you are right now, and it's time for you to take a leap of faith also in career towards the ideas that you have, towards your truest dreams, and making it happen, okay? Because with a successful career, I really feel like there's something here that is your purpose, and you kind of need to open the box, the Pandora box, and allow yourself to fly, and just be yourself. Just do what really makes you feel like you like who you are. Because maybe you are settling a little bit, and it's time for you to break free. It's time for you to explore other options. Some of them I do feel like are from the past, and you may still be a bit avoidant around that, maybe still a bit hesitant because, but I didn't have the tools, I didn't have the resources in the past. How do I know that I have the resources now? And I feel like you need to trust yourself that you do. You need to believe in yourself that you do. So I feel like especially in the beginning, you may have that little point of maybe taking a little break, reflecting a little bit, seeing where you're going and what you want, what you truly want, and taking action towards it. Okay, you do need to reflect, you do need to contemplate here. Not necessarily meditate, because there's different types of meditation. Maybe it's going for a walk in nature. I'm hearing the beach, so maybe go to the beach and or to the pool, since I got this rocks from the pool. But just spend time in a calming place where you feel safe, where you feel at home, and just sit there and reflect on your career, reflect on where you're going, on anything that you wish you could do, then do it. Because if you wish you can do it, if you wish something, if you want to do something, then you're telling the universe, hey, I kind of want this in my life, but then you're not doing anything. So you're like, yeah, you know what, never mind. And the universe gets a bit confused, like, what should I give you after all? And I really feel like it's important that you believe in yourself and that you take a step, whatever you feel called to take it, okay? Let's see what else we have. 4 of Swords, yeah. And, 7 of Swords, yeah, there's those limiting beliefs. And I really feel like maybe you had some sort of bad experience. Maybe you have tried to sell your ideas before, and you were, I think this is really specific, and you were robbed some way. And this could even go back to school, where you had this idea, you did some project, and someone else took the credits for it. That is something that you need to heal. If this is resonating with you, that is really blocking you a lot, okay? So it's important that you let that go and that you heal it. So more than figuring out your career right now and reflecting on your career right now, it's important that you reflect on high school, on school overall, on college, on, anything before now. what were the situations? What happened? Okay, where did you create a little bit of trauma? Okay, I feel like especially with dealing with other people, it could also be like other people, parents, teachers, previous bosses telling you that you weren't good enough, you would never get anywhere because you didn't deserve it, and that none of that is true. Okay, none of that is true, and there is definitely something here that needs to be healed, because I feel like it's like you already took some of the swords out, but you still have that one that it's really hurting, and you really need to do it. Okay, because then the strength is just a matter of you gaining your power back and going for it. But I kind of feel like you already have a lot of power. You already have been working on it. I feel like there's something, it's like the last thing of healing that you still need to go towards. Okay, because if you try to go towards the ideas with those limiting beliefs, it probably won't happen again. You won't make it because you're not believing in yourself that you can. Okay, so you need to have that energy of, this is going to be it. This is my career and I'm going to be super successful at it. Okay, so that is something to heal. So before we pull any some last advice and messages, we are going to pull here some self-care cards. So some stuff that you may need to incorporate a little bit, some mindsets to improve and anything like that. And yeah, let's just see what shows up. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. So there we go, and we have that 4 with all about stability and foundations. And I really feel like you are loving yourself, and that is where you should focus on as well. It's just self-acceptance, right? It's just accepting who you are, accepting your flaws, accepting your past and healing it, and just vibing high and allowing yourself to dance. And look at that, we have music again. So maybe you work with music or something. And we have music over there. We had the ARP, and I really feel like you can do so many amazing things. Okay, but you have to believe that anything you touch turns into gold. Okay, remember to practice self-love. Yeah, be kind with yourself. Okay, give to yourself. I feel like you may need to, I don't know, it's not necessarily diet, that's not what I'm hearing, but maybe you are on some sort of diet and maybe you're being a bit too strict with it, something like that. Or you could be overworking out, okay? Maybe doing a bit of too much exercise, not resting enough. That is also something to have in consideration. Maybe especially around career, maybe you're being a bit of a workaholic, and it's important that you find that balance, okay? It's important that you have really solid routines, and I'm hearing some of you may not eat breakfast. Maybe that's something to keep in mind, that maybe you should, okay? Maybe you should bring a little bit of food, a little bit of nutrients into your body in the morning. But I really feel like you need to respect more your body and take a little bit better care of it and listening more to it. It's not even about respect, it's listening more to it. Because I feel like sometimes you're feeling tired, but you tell yourself, oh, it's been a long day and it's nothing. And that is actually telling you something. You need a rest, you need a little bit of break, you need to change some stuff, okay? And routine, especially in the morning, I don't know why, but your morning, apparently it's a bit of a mess. I don't know who this message is for, but I feel like you know it. But your morning may be a bit of a mess, and it's important that you have a really good, solid morning routine, okay? Bringing that stability, bringing that foundation for the rest of your day, okay? Because whatever you start your morning with, that's how you're going to start that's how the rest of your day is going to look like, okay? The energy of it, the vibe of it. So if you were starting your day with checking your social media and, checking the coronavirus news, and that is not very good. Maybe the rest of the day you spend really anxious and everything, and it's important that you start with something good. Okay, so let's put some final messages and advice here for you. What do we have for pile number 2? Messages and advice for the month of August. Anything else? Okay, so we do have here forgiveness. A cursed flower still gives off a sweet scent, So there's that thing of looking back at the past, at maybe those classmates or the teachers, your parents or anything, and forgiving them. Because, you know, you're different now. They hopefully are different now. And you're not there anymore. So maybe try to not live in that past and live with that past energy and influence, because you're not there anymore. You don't have anyone. If you do, then maybe that's something that you need to take care of, but it's up to you to believe in yourself, okay? And to create the good environment to rise, because you have a really successful career ahead of you, and it's up to you to go pursue it, okay? Wallflower, look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. I really feel like the idea, it's going to be something unexpected, okay? Or like the successful career, you know, anything that happens around your career especially, I feel like it's going to be really unexpected. The same thing with love. I feel like this is not planned. I feel like this is not anything like that. I feel like it's kind of unexpected. Change has, with the falling leaves, embrace change. Stuff, I really feel like stuff is about to change a lot for you. Hidden depths, you only see the surface, look beyond. Doing a little bit of shadow work, okay? Dare, take a risk and fly, especially around love, okay? Take that risk. And we also have discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. So maybe this is specifically, and it's like, spend some time in the sun in the morning, okay? Go out in nature, soak some sun in, and just vibe, okay? Just vibe. I feel like you have a really good August ahead of you, especially more towards the end, okay, when you connect with this person, when this limiting belief, for career, I feel like it could happen as fast as 4 days, or has like more towards the end of the month. It kind of depends on you, and you healing those things, and you starting to change your mindsets, and you starting to pursue that idea, okay? But pile number 2, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash like button for me. Do subscribe, haven't already. Again, if you're interested in a private reading, the link is going to be down below. And yeah, anything you can do to support the channel, it does really help. And that's it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the little pieces of wood, you're in the right place. And it would be so interesting if you were a Cancer Leo, if you work with wood. I know that some Cancer Leos work with wood. It would be so cool if you did. Comment down below if you chose it, if you chose this pile because it had wood in it and you work with wood. That would be super fun. So let's get into your reading, and we're going to talk about your overall energy for the month, what you can expect overall. Then we're going to focus on love, career, self-care, and we're going to end with some advice and some final messages for you to keep in mind for the rest of the month, okay? So before we get into the cards, I don't read pieces of wood made by Luna. I do feel the energy of the wood, and I'm hearing flexibility, and I feel like I'm hearing that you may be a little bit tested, not in the sense that you may have like a tower moment where everything crumbles apart. I feel like you're going to be tested to accept some sort of offer here, or to not accept some sort of offer. We'll take a look which of the scenarios it is. But there's something here around being open to change and being flexible enough to see the potential in something, even though that it looks really, I don't know, like unlikely for you. It's like you work with wood and all of a sudden someone is asking you to work with glass. And you're like, dude, I work with wood. I don't work with glass. Maybe take that opportunity, because it could be a really good learning experience and it could actually grow you a lot. Okay, so maybe I feel like it's flexibility in that point, you know? I feel like the universe is testing you to see if you take new opportunities and if you are really open to learn and to grow. And I actually feel like those new experiences may bring a lot of abundance. So yeah, but let's see what we have. We have divine protection. We also have rest. Oh, so maybe it's the flexibility to rest. Maybe some of you are being a bit of a workaholic, and I feel like it's about knowing that it doesn't, when you rest, it doesn't mean that you are not, I don't know, that you are on the right path, that you are on the wrong path, that there is something here that you should be doing and you're not doing. And, you know, if one day you're not feeling like working, then don't work. Okay, if you have that opportunity, of course. If you're self-employed, then you have that opportunity. If you're not, then yeah. But you know, it's kind of respect your body and respect yourself and have that flexibility to look at yourself and be like, today I don't really feel like doing much, so do something lighter. Okay, actually, just before I started this video, I saw this post by Anushka from Abundantly Anushka. Definitely go follow her on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel, and she talks a lot about like manifestation and mindset and everything. And she was talking about like the hustle culture that we have, and it's like, if you're resting, if you're not doing something, oh my god, you're not gonna make it, dude. Or it's like, I have to work harder, I cannot stop, I have to work 24/7. And that is not true. You can actually see a lot of growth and a lot of prosperity when you do not work. And so I feel like there's a lot of flexibility here in like work routines. Okay, that is something that you need to incorporate a little bit this month. It's having the balance between a work life and a professional life, and between working and resting. Okay, and just know that you are being guided here, that you are protected with everything that you do, and that it's not because you take a little breather, it's not because you stop for a second, that things are not going to go that well for your side. Okay, let's see what else we have. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. Ooh, and it's a 22 card. And we also have, oh, look at that, 222, Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. So there's that thing of, you know, the making good choices of being open to new ideas, being open to new opportunities, but also the making good choices in listening to yourself and respecting yourself and having a good balance. Okay, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. Definitely manifest in that Lion's Gate new moon. It's going to happen on the same day. New moon in Leo, it's on the 8th of August, and the Lion's Gate is on the 8th of August. So that is creating a big, huge portal with really powerful energy for manifestation. My vision boards, I started doing them on Lion's Gate. I started last year doing it on Lion's Gate and not on New Year's Eve, because of that powerful energy of Leo. You know, Leo is a leader, and you're having that thing of going forward and a lot of determination. And so you can bring that into your life. And it's almost like when you're manifesting, it's important that you take the time to manifest. It's not like, oh, okay, let me just do something and it'll work. Look, take that time to really breathe, to contemplate. What do you want? What do you don't want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to bring into your life? And then take the time to create that, to make a vision board, to do scripting, you know, whatever you want to do. Take the time for it, okay? And take the action towards it. And sometimes the action is actually not taking action at all, okay? So if you want to spend more time with kids, maybe it's about not taking action in work and spending that time with kids, taking action to spend time with kids, you know? And especially with this right beside the divine protection, it's like whatever you're wanting to manifest, it's on its way to you. So it's not going to, of course you have to work for it, but it's not going to, if you work harder, if you work more, it's not going to do anything, okay, different. All you need is to take your time, and there could be a bit of pressure of, maybe especially through social media, you see, or you just hear like your friends or family members, they are younger than you and they're already so successful and they already have their shit together and everything, and you're like, oh my god, what is happening with me? I'm totally lost. And you're actually not. I just saw 333, so 222, 333, that could be something, some powerful numbers that you could see throughout the month. And I really feel like you're aligning with a lot of good, amazing stuff. And it's important that you align with that person that has that. Okay, so you want to have a peaceful career. Create a peaceful career. If you want to have it, then start creating it now. Don't wait for a miracle or for a specific situation for you to start having that peaceful career. Okay, start creating the mindset and the routines that you want. All right, so let's pull here some tarot to get some more information. We have the Chariot. There's that Cancer energy, so maybe you are a Cancer Leo. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Ace of Cups, ooh, okay. We also have Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces, and Emperor. So this is not Leo, but it is fire energy, so I wouldn't really be surprised if you were Cancer, Leo. But we have Cancer and Aries. You don't have to be any of those signs. It's just that thing of being more of an Aries in the sense of focus and purpose, you know, not being all over the place. It's like the Aries is like, I see it, I want it, I got it. You know, I'm gonna go get it. And it's not like, okay, I need to do this now. Oh, but look, I have to go wash the dishes. I have to do that, blah, 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 blah. You know, that's the Eight of Pentacles right here. You see how she's like bleeding? She's been working on that for hours. And she's not even resting. And I feel like that's what you need to incorporate a little bit more. Because, you know, when that happens, when you take that rest, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, it's like, boom. You have a boom in your career. You have a boom in your love relationships, in your family, in your, you know, in everything, in your life overall. And I really feel like that's when you start seeing the new opportunities and you start seeing those manifestations coming in. And I definitely feel like there's a new beginning here in love. There's a new beginning here in career. And I also feel like there's a new beginning with yourself. Because I feel like this Chariot, he looks kind of confident, but at the same time, he's like, okay, I hope anything... That's what I feel like he's thinking. It's like, okay, I'm tough, but I don't want anything to go wrong. Please, don't screw things up, dolphins or fishes. Or, yeah, fish. It's not a dolphin. And it's like he doesn't want to screw things up. I feel like he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. And it's important that you take that pressure off. Okay? And that you are in this Emperor position of, yeah, I know my place. I know that I can't take this sword. I know that sword is for me, so I'm going to take it. Whenever I feel like the time is right. Okay? And I really feel like you can have really amazing things happening. It's just a matter of you having them, seeing them with different eyes, being open to them. Okay? And being selective. That is the biggest thing. Okay? Be selective of your energy, of where you put it. All right? So I do feel like things are moving pretty quickly here. And I almost feel like when you were working hard, really, really hard, doing, you were getting stuff. Not a lot. It was, yeah, well, we can make it. And I feel like once you actually start pulling back and you start really assessing where you're putting your energy and being selective and being intentional with your energy, things really start to move up for you, okay? I really feel like they do. So let's see here for love. We do have give your relationship a chance. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Ooh, let's pull the tarot straight away. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Knight of Cups. Look at all that water. Goodness, okay. Well, I really feel like your love life here, it's looking pretty damn good. So, I kind of feel like there could be some sort of reconciliation. If it is not a reconciliation, like someone from the past, I do feel like it could be a past life relationship. I feel like you have known each other before, either in this life or in another life. And so the connection is really, really intense. I'm actually hearing twin flame. So for some of you, it could actually be a twin flame relationship. But I really feel like there's this thing of give it a chance, you know, make good choices. If you feel like this is the right thing, then do it. If you feel like it's not, then don't do it. Then don't put that energy in there, okay? It's important that you follow your heart, that you connect with your heart, and you do what is good for you. But with the give your relationship a chance and the stay optimistic about your love life, I actually feel like this could be a good choice, and this could actually go pretty far. And I feel like you are now more mature, because I feel like in the past, and even if this is not a reconciliation, someone from the past in this lifetime, even if this is new love, I feel like even in the past, in past relationships, in previous relationships, you weren't so mature. I feel like you had maybe a bit of codependency, you know, always giving and always expecting back, but you never really did, something like that. And I feel like you have grown a lot. And now with that true wisdom and making good choices is trust your choices. So if you don't get a good vibe from this, then don't do it and trust that vibe. If you actually feel like, okay, well, this could actually go somewhere, I feel like this could actually be something, then do it and explore it and, go with the flow. That's also flexibility, okay? Go with the flow and just be open to exploring new things. I feel like this person could actually ask you out on a date. Or there's some sort of movement here. So it could be something like expressing their feelings, asking you out on a date or something. And I kind of feel that before you say anything, take a step back, rest, right? Take a step back and figure out what you want to do, okay? But let's move here into career. Let's see what we have for you. Bring love into the situation. Beautiful. We also have take time to breathe out. What did I tell you? Okay? Because I even feel, especially with this bring love into the situation, I even feel like you could start to do stuff from a place of machine, where not necessarily obligation, but it's you were on pilot, you were doing things without emotion in it. I feel like you were doing things maybe with not so much passion, and I feel like it's important that you bring that back. Okay, so it's time to breathe out. It's time to take a step back and be like, okay, why did I start this? Why did I go to college to study this? Why did I start this business? Why did I got into this business? And why did I start working in this job, And I feel like it's important that you connect back with it, with your roots, with the true reason, okay? Because I feel like you do have a lot of love, and I do feel like you're on the right path. It's just a matter of being more focused on your career and being more focused on your choices and finding the balance. Okay, especially with the take time to breathe out, rest, with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's important that you take a good look at that, okay? Because I feel like your body is asking for it. All right? And I actually feel that when you start slowing down, you start seeing more progress. And it's actually interesting because this is actually something that I've been through. If you watch my Week in the Life as a tarot reader, in the middle of it, some day of the week, I actually got some messages from my guide saying, hey, you kind of need to slow down and let's change things up a little bit. That's why I now do a pick a card, and I have things a little bit more in a bigger time frame, right? And I don't do everything in like all of a sudden. It was because I was overworking, and it's not that I didn't lose the touch and the love for what I had, but I wasn't using the love that I had. I was sort of doing things on pilot, and I was a machine basically. And I feel like you could be doing a bit of that right now. And funny enough, I do see some development now, not only in career and like financial stuff and everything, but also in myself. I feel freer, I feel more creative, I have time to work on other projects and explore new things, and I feel like you need a little bit of that, okay? So let's see what else we have. Oh, Knight of Wands, yeah, talking about bringing the passion and being adventurous. She's like, I never really noticed that it was a spoon. She's like with a wooden spoon. Oh, look at that, the wood. But she's like with a wooden spoon, fighting stuff, or at least she looks like she's ready to fight stuff. And she's being adventurous. She's like being a kid in some sense, she's just having fun and being creative and exploring new things and just being free, okay? And look at that. 10 of Pentacles, okay? 10 of Pentacles, and it lays right on top of that take time to breathe out. So it's that thing. 10 of Pentacles is all about abundance and a lot of income, okay? When it comes to career, that's great to have the 10 of Pentacles there. And I really feel like you could have really good manifestations, wishes, goals, all of that coming into your life when you stop. I know it sounds a little bit like counterintuitive, but it is the truth. You know, we are taught wrong. We are taught that working harder is better, and it's not. It's about working smarter. It's about working with intention. Okay? So I feel like it's time to reframe a little bit that. So let's pull here some self-care stuff before we pull some final advice and messages for your month. We have don't doubt your worth. And look at that, another 2 with the 20. And oh, what? We have 22. Okay, so number 22 is definitely going to be super important. And we have here the library with take control of your own narrative. Exactly. Okay, it's important that you take control of your routines. It's important that you take control over your just life overall and how you do life, how you live life, okay? Because I feel like now you're kind of living to work, and I feel like you need more of a working to live kind of thing. So you're living for your career, and maybe use your career to live a little and to go explore, to go travel, to go do the things you always wanted to do, to go do the things that you have on your bucket list, okay? Month of August, it's for you to go and do the things on your bucket list. That's the thing. And with the don't doubt your worth, don't doubt that don't get into that mindset of, okay, I'm going to rest now and things are going to crumble apart. Don't, because that is not true. Okay, that is not true. All right, I am always enough, and whatever you do is always enough. All right, so let's pull here some final messages and advice for you for the month of August, for you to keep in mind. Let's see, what do we have for pile number 3? Do we have anything else? Thank you. Ooh, okay. So, let's see here. We have patience, wait for the fruit to ripen. We also have persevere, leave no stone unturned. Maybe we're attracted to pile number 2 with that stone. Breathe, okay? I'm even going to focus a little bit better, just so you can read it. Slow down and contemplate the tea, violets, and ivy tangled around the caves. Breathe, okay? Let's see here, present, dude. Journey into the garden to escape the 2 eternities, the past and the future. Be present, okay? We also have the twilight, surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. And serenity, value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. You see a pattern here? Because I see it, okay? It's all about just enjoying life. It's about living life, okay? It's about just having patience with yourself, being nice and kind to yourself, okay? Just take one step at a time. I really feel like use this month of August to slow down and to be more present, all right? So pile number 3, this was lovely. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already. And again, private reading, something is going to be down below if you're interested. And I think that's it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.